Hello everyone, we are going to have a look and see what comes through for your reading. So I've got the cards ready to go. Also, I just wanted to mention as well that if you would like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below since I do giveaways every single month. If you would like to purchase any personal services, personal readings, anything like that, everything's always down below. There's the personal services like tarot readings with me, there's rituals to manifest different areas of your life, black magic energy removal, healing work, prayers, and so much more, including intention items which thousands of people have seen results with. So check those out. They are down below if you're interested. Thousands of 5-star reviews at the bottom of my website. There's also bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards which you can put under your pillow, your wallet, or your purse, sage bundles, candles, teas, and so much more. Alright, so it's all there for your browsing, and let's begin. Let's see what's coming through for your reading. Okay, just this sense of sadness that you feel right now is very heavy. Let's see where we're going from here. You are very wholesome within yourself though, and I think here, this is caused by other people, so external factors here, because I think you're pretty whole as a person. You are kind, you're caring, you're loyal, you're supportive, you know who you are, you have things that you like in regards to your hobbies and your goals, and yeah, see, Page of Cups is an immature kind of energy that is peeking through here. So someone was very immature towards you. You were very loyal, very supportive, always there, Queen of Wands, very, very efficient, very proactive, very, very reliable. That's the word I'm looking for. Reliability is there. Okay. But you were just treated like you didn't matter, if that made sense. Just treated in such a way where it's like the bare minimum. You put in queen-like energy, even if you're male. I'm just saying, okay, let's just take an example. You put in queen-like energy and they put in page-like energy. It's not king and queen, is it? No. And that's the things that's just so frustrated you, is that you would always do so much for this person. You would go above and beyond, and they would do this, like very bare minimum kind of energy. Yeah, star shows healing, so stick to your healing. Now, healing is, a lot of people what is healing? It's a question I get very, very often in my emails, and I can totally understand why, because it's not easy, it's not simple, and it's hard. It's hard to know what is healing. So healing is detachment. Now, what is detachment? Detachment is, it's not about not caring about something, because then you end up caring about it more, especially if you think to yourself, I better not think about that. Then you think about it more. It's about basically being okay with circumstances at hand. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example which may be a bit too overwhelming, but I hope it helps, okay? So say, for example, when somebody passes away, you have to, somehow find a way to heal through it. Now, healing is a process, and it's very natural. You will go through the stages of it, like denial, acceptance, etc. You will keep going through those stages until you get to a point where you're like, okay, I finally feel a little bit better. But essentially, it's about being able to accept your circumstances and being okay with the triggers that get presented to you. So even when things are frustrating, they're overwhelming, they're upsetting, you feel so hard done by things, it's about basically getting yourself to a place with time where you're like, okay, I got this, I got this, I'm going to stick to my path, and I'm going to continue to look after myself and love myself and put myself first and make myself the star of the show, because that's what healing is. Healing happens with time, healing also happens with acceptance, and healing also happens when you are managing those triggers, which means that you're not letting those triggers control you, and that's really important. But it's basically time, healing takes time. So staying true to your healing path is very important. So anyways, like I was saying, when somebody passes away, you don't just stop thinking about them, right? You don't stop thinking about them. In fact, if you say to yourself, I better stop thinking about them, you think about them 10 times more. It makes things worse. It's about being comfortable with the thoughts that you get in regards to it. And that's it. That's what healing is. Healing is about being comfortable with the things that have happened, which is really hard, especially for those that have been in very traumatic situations. And that's, where things like therapy can come in, counseling can come in, so that they help you to manage those thoughts. They help you to manage the things in your life, putting in, exercises here and there that you can do to actually help yourself in the process. It's so complicated. Honestly, it's very complicated, but Healing is acceptance, okay? It is acceptance to a degree, and it's also just about giving yourself time. So that's very important. Stay true to your healing. It's also not about waiting for things to happen. It's basically about just really enjoying the moments that you have in your life right now. If you're eating a lovely meal, enjoying it fully, you know, yeah, just enjoying all of those moments. So, where were we? So we were with this person, right, that you were so loyal to and you were very supportive of, who basically has betrayed you, okay? They have not been nice. They ran away. Very, very cowardly. They're not as strong as you are. You may think that they are stronger. You may think that they are powerful. I don't believe that they are as strong or as loyal as you are, okay? They've got a long way to go to learn. I feel like they're a young soul. They've got lots of learning and growing to do now. Just because they're a young soul doesn't make them a bad person or anything. It just means that they have less life experience than you, okay? So you think about the amount of life experience you have by being an old soul. You're an old soul. You've got more life, past life incarnations. They have less, okay? They're not as experienced as you are. So, of course, they can do certain things that, you know, just they shut off suddenly. They run away suddenly. They treat you badly suddenly because they haven't got that level of experience like you have in your life, okay? So, or just maturity in general as well. They haven't got that because they're a young soul. But they will learn in their own way. And what I see here is that actually by them betraying you, this is actually what hurts them the most. You know why? Because they will not come across somebody like you again. And that's just the truth of it. Oh, but Moonlight, what if they meet someone new? Well, that new person isn't going to be an old soul like you, are they? It's actually very rare in this particular instance that they will attract the right kind of energy because they're a low vibrational energy. And you might then think, well, then how the heck did I attract this person? I think at that point, you know, you were someone who, without sounding really judgmental or anything like that, you were perhaps not the most healed person at that time, you know, and perhaps your self-esteem and your self-confidence was not as high as it is now. You were not as spiritually as aware of yourself as you are now. So a lot of growth has happened within yourself. And at that time, you attracted this person into your life, but you've grown so much more. You know, you've outgrown this person to a degree. From what I'm seeing here, you know, Four of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles is very powerful, extremely powerful. You know why? Because this person is going to come back around. But, you know, essentially that's your choice. But honestly, the fact that they betrayed you is something that hurts them and triggers them so much to the point where it's just, it's something they got to deal with, you know? They do talk to other people, not romantically, but platonically. They do talk to other people, and they're realizing that those people don't really care about them very much. You know, so I think that them doing this to you and kind of running away in this sense and leaving you with just this pain and sadness and trauma and frustration is really going to make them understand and realize what you mean to them. And I just see like such a strong energy here of the fact that you've got this. I know that you may not feel like you've got this. You may feel like, oh, Moonlight, I have not got this at all. I don't know what to do. But they will, you know, I feel like they will come forward, and it's hard. It's really, really hard, obviously, but they will come forward, as my stomach is literally rumbling. Do you deserve better than this? Yeah, like 100%. 100% you deserve better than this. Let's see. Do you deserve better than this? Oh, so many cards. Okay. Yeah, you do. You really, really do. And it's coming, okay? Better people, Three of Cups. They compare you a lot to other people that they are around. A very social card. Some people think that this is just a third party card. It's not. It's actually a very social card. And then it also comes from the 2 to the 3 of Cups, so it indicates celebration. And this goes to actually show that you have a lot more victory than you realise, because you've also got the 6 of Wands as well. So yes, they will come to you when they realise that they've that nobody else compares to you. Got the 2 of Wands, that's the comparison that's happening here. Okay, and then we've got here the 5 of Swords, which is other people treating them really terribly and very badly. And 10 of Wands, them realising what they've caused and done onto themselves, which obviously isn't great. Let's take the top one here. Chariot is them coming towards you. Now, when they come to you, it's your choice if you want them or not. You don't have to have them, but essentially, this is what they're doing. This is how they are, and this is how they chose to treat you. You know, they kind of got to reap what they sow, but what I'm seeing here is actually that the fact that you were all of these things to them is actually the thing that's going to hurt them the most, especially because they haven't treated you very well. So if you're thinking to yourself, oh my God, I gave them so much time and so much energy, and I did this for them and that for them and this for them and that for them, that's what actually is going to hurt them the most. Trust me, because they're not going to come across somebody like you again, and that's your affirmation. They will never come across somebody like me again. Comment it down below, especially if it resonates or you claim this reading. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe as well if you haven't already. I post these readings every single day, but I also post short readings on Instagram and TikTok as well. So follow me on there if you wanted to. The links are all down below, and I will see you all very soon, and take care everyone. Okay, bye.